Have you ever found yourself just thinking, I need a change? Not just a vacation, but a real, life-altering experience? Well, what if you could trade your daily routine for the incredible, vibrant streets of Mumbai or the gorgeous landscapes of Kerala? Today, we're going to break down exactly how to turn that daydream into your reality by teaching English in India. So let's dive right in.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? Staring out the window, dreaming of just going somewhere completely new, an adventure that really changes you. But what if that adventure could also be your career? Believe it or not, it's way more achievable than you might think.
You know, the key that unlocks this whole thing, it comes down to one little acronym, TEFL. It stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language, but honestly, you should just think of it as your passport. It's that official stamp that tells the world you're ready to step into a classroom and make a real difference, anywhere you want to go. So here's our roadmap. We've broken this whole journey down into 5 simple stages. First, we'll talk about that initial spark, the call to adventure. Then we'll get practical and pack your toolkit. After that, we'll map out the step-by-step process, figure out how to land that perfect job, and finally, we'll look at what your new life, your Indian chapter, could actually be like. Let's start at the very beginning.
All right, first things first, the call to adventure. So out of all the places in the world, why India? Let's get into what makes it such an incredible, one-of-a-kind destination for teachers like you.
I mean, just picture it. You could be teaching in a city where ancient temples stand right next to shimmering, futuristic skyscrapers. That's the India of today. It's a country just buzzing with this incredible energy and ambition. And with one of the biggest youth populations on the planet, the demand for English skills is absolutely massive. So your ability to teach, it's not just a skill here. It's literally a key that can unlock a world of opportunities for your students.
Okay, feeling that little spark of excitement? Good. Now for the nuts and bolts. Let's move on to Section 2, packing your toolkit. These are the absolute essentials you're going to need for this quest.
So let's get right down to it. There are really 3 main things you need. First, a bachelor's degree, and it can be in any subject at all. It just shows you've got the academic chops. Second, you obviously need to be a fluent English speaker. And third, and this is the big one, you need at least a 120-hour accredited TEFL certificate. This is the non-negotiable tool that proves to schools that you don't just speak English, you actually know how to teach it.
All right, so your toolkit is packed and ready. Now what? Well, it's time to actually chart your course. This is the path that's going to take you from where you are right now straight to a classroom in India. You know, when you look at it, it really just comes down to these 4 simple steps. First, you'll pick the right TEFL course for you. Then you'll hunker down and get it done. As you're doing that, you can start gathering all your important documents. And then, once you've got that certificate in hand, the really fun part begins, the job search.
And if you're a visual person like me, here's what that whole journey looks like on a timeline. Seriously, in about 6 months, you can go from just thinking about a TEFL course to actually stepping off the plane in India. When you break it down month by month like this, it feels so much more doable, doesn't it?
You've done the work, you're certified, and you're ready to go. Now for the most exciting part, actually landing your role. Let's talk about how to navigate the job market in India.
So this is where you really get to choose your own adventure. Do you see yourself teaching ambitious adults and business professionals? Then private language academies are probably your best bet. And the great news is they hire all year round. Or maybe you prefer the energy of a school with younger kids. Well, international schools are fantastic for that, but you've got to aim for their main hiring season in the spring. The choice you make here really shapes your entire experience. And just like that, you've made it. You've landed the job, hopped on a plane, and you've arrived. So now we're at Section 5, your Indian chapter. What is life actually like as a TEFL teacher in India?
I think this quote from a teacher over there just says it all, really. It gets to the heart of what this experience is about. It's not just a job. It's an education for you, too. Your classroom becomes this amazing place of cultural exchange, where, trust me, you're going to learn just as much as you teach.
So, we've laid out the entire map for you, from that first little daydream all the way to the reality of standing in front of your own class in India. The path is clear. The opportunity is very, very real. So now, the only question that really matters is this one. Your adventure is waiting for you. What will your first chapter be?